Welcome back to Shake It Up Radio on Canuck Tunes. You are with Gary Greenland and our host, Famous Framus, here live at the Cat Fiddle.
Center of the musical universe.
Indeed, indeed.
John and Augusta, everybody.
Sorry, I'm getting some difficulties here in my headset. We got some new equipment that I'm trying to iron out here. So
New gear?
New gear.
More new gear?
More new gear.
What'd you get?
We got a new little control board that I'm trying to...
Oh, is that a new board?
A new board.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
So, you know, we're
Where'd you get that?
Kimberly grabbed it
Kimberly
from the
Robin,
sky.
our CEO.
Yes, she grabbed it from the sky.
Our captain.
My captain.
Our Captain Fantastic.
Our captain, my captain, or however it goes.
Yep.
So, yeah, we got a new little thingy.
That's
still
great.
working out the bugs. Still trying to get my handles on the knobs.
Get your handle on the little thingy. That's what they say.
They're someone else's knobs, but I'm not going to go there. But thanks again to Jeff Dudley in our earlier segment.
Fantastic.
Always a great
One of my
pleasure to have
favorites.
him on. Yes, indeed. And looking forward
He'll turn you
to
up.
new stuff coming up with his new album. Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
You want to check Jesse's mic quickly while we're... Jesse?
Hello.
There we go.
Okay. We're good. We don't need any more check.
We're just doing our jibber jabber here.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like jibber jabbering too.
Oh, we know.
I know you know. Who told you?
But if we want to go down history lane, not too much, but there are a couple of Canadian connections to make note of. Number one was back in 1967 on March 8th. The Monkees decided to do a Canadian strategy.
Canadian strategy?
If you recall Don Kirshner's
absolutely,
rock
yeah.
concert, he was the manager. And he released the single, A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit of You, in Canada only.
Wow.
And that was only because Don Kirshner wanted to stamp his feet and show who's boss.
Sounds like a winning strategy to me.
Right? So, and that...
He did get that TV show.
No, but he got fired.
Oh, well. Sometimes you have to fail to... you fail up, as they say.
Yes, and because of that stunt, he got fired.
Oh, well.
Back in 2016, same day, Sir George Martin, he died. However, the Canadian connection was that he collaborated with Celine Dion.
He did?
He did.
Wow.
And then back in
Did not know that.
Yeah, neither did I, funny enough. And back in 1939, our friend Guy Lombardo and his Royal Canadians, they recorded for the first time Old Lang Syne.
Wow.
1939.
Iconic.
So, like, wow. Like, that was, yeah, they had tape.
Right on, they just carved it onto a stone tablet, just like the Flintstones.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Twist. New ads this week, not too much. However, we do have a new album from the patron saint of Shake It Up, Dave Rave and the Governors.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, and he passed along the album 9, so their select tracks are on the air waiting.
Oh, that's great. What about that song we're going to be debuting or doing a video with him? Or
we will be doing a grand premiere down the road.
I think he's down in Connecticut this weekend, isn't he? Or
somewhere out of country. But last time he was here as a guest, he did a song that went over like gangbusters, so he decided to do it proper, go in the studio, record it, and I've heard it. Sounds great.
Yeah.
And he's going to premiere it on our show in the coming weeks.
That's great.
Yeah. So that's feather in his cap, feather in our cap. And
well, Dave's everywhere all the time. Again,
true.
Ubiquitous.
Exactly. So if you do want to submit your songs for broadcast, you can. Canuck Tunes Music at gmail.com.
All right. Any other jibber jabber?
No.
No. Fish Friday here at the Cat Fiddle?
Fish Friday. There's St. Patrick's Day grub going down.
Does the celebration start this weekend and go all the way to Tuesday now?
Yes. It goes till whenever it stops.
Till everybody runs out.
Till everybody falls down.
Yes, that's fantastic. St. Patrick. All right.
Now, we did have some unfortunate events. However, like always, we always shake it up. And
we shake it up here at Shake It Up Radio.
Right. And we overcame, and we have Savage Jesse.
One of our favorites. Savage Jesse, everybody. Welcome to the show. And just ironically, and by no coincidence, Kimberly, you'll be measuring up Jesse for his Hall of Fame jacket after the show because this is his third appearance, everybody. Jesse is officially inducted into the Shake It Up Radio Hall of Fame, everybody. So next time you see him, he'll be wearing a smart, snazzy gold lame jacket.
Or a prison outfit, depending on what I got.
Or an orange jumpsuit.
Depending how his night goes,
depending
we'll find
on
out.
how the rest of the day goes and the St. Patrick's Day weekend altogether. But anyway, welcome to the show, Jesse.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to bring in you got some new stuff.
Oh, don't clap. Yeah, you haven't heard me play yet. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
You're just finishing up a song on the fly.
Literally, I got the idea.
It's literally still warm.
Well, I'll tell you what then. Instead of playing what I was going to play, it's got a thing about how modern radio sucks, but this radio is great. So I'll play that next, but I'll try the new song right now and see what happens.
And it's called
Psycho Girl.
Psycho Girl. Just Savage Jesse Elliott, everybody.
But before I play it, I'd like to start off by saying every psycho girl I've ever met has been made psycho by an more psycho dude or another psycho. So, you can be very few true psycho girls out there, and this song's about one of them. So.
All right. Fantastic.
Well, I don't know how this is going to go, folks, so let's see. First time for everything, including this song. Feel that chill run down your spine, and you know she's entered the room. A one-track mind of the derailed kind, the harbinger of doom. The night's still young, but what's done is done. She's already 12 drinks deep. Psycho girl, you're giving me the creeps. For 1 minute it's cool and calm, but who knows what the future holds. Once you spy that evil eye, you know she's gonna explode. She'll slash the tires on your car and set fire to your house. Psycho girl, you really freak me out. Once we catch a glimpse of her, we cringe and turn away. Disasters in the works today. She'll chew you up and spit you out like shit with all the rest. Unpredictable at best. She's nothing but a mess. I once knew a crazy guy who I warned, but to no avail. He set his sights on a dangerous prize and he ended up in jail. Doing hard time while she's online, raking him over the coals. Psycho girl insists the truth was told.
That's a brand new song, hot off the presses. Savage Jesse.
I didn't do it right.
Is this a 3 chords in the truth song?
There's
or
many
is it
more
a
than
story song?
there's many more than 3
5 chords in the truth?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
I don't know.
Showboat.
That's as high as I can count.
And the truth. 7 chords in the truth.
It's an amalgam. I mean, everyone's known like one of those crazy women. I'm going to say broads, not in a mean term, but everyone knows those crazy broads that comes in and everything.
I always
So,
thought a
like,
broad was a term of endearment, like a kind of a praise.
Oh, then there you go. Okay, so crazy girl then. Well, psycho girl. What the fuck?
Psycho girl. You just wrote it, man.
Well, it's been on the back burner for about 3 years or so. A long time. I literally just came with the first line, like, oh, that's kind of neat, and then it kept going, and then it kept going. And I listened to a lot of NoFX, so they play like 15. Like they always change so fast. Most of the stuff I play is like literally 3 chords in the truth, but they throw like 19 chords and crazy little riffs, and they're singing about like pee and poo and all this. And it's like it's awesome. It's
fantastic, man.
I thought I'd try it myself. So
and it worked.
Well, did it? I don't know.
Well, yeah, it just worked, man.
Well,
it just
people
worked.
clapped, so it must have done something.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Great pleasure to have you here. So are you ferociously writing away?
I mean, I'm ferociously learning a lot right now. I mean, like me and James have been doing a lot of like learning rockabilly covers and everything like that, just to kind of like pull out and everything. So I've been doing stuff like a little less conversation and all that kind of shit, which is awesome. And well, like I can't do it right now; my hands are sweaty. But learning a lot of like rockabilly covers and stuff. Our album is pretty much
just
ready.
To broaden out the show, kind of thing, and
yeah,
you're gonna
kind of. If
put
we
it
want,
through the Jesse James machine.
Well, if we want to throw them out there, we can that way. I mean, it's just nice to be able to say, hey, you want to do this song? Sure. 'Cause
Yeah.
it keeps the set spur of the moment type thing. We don't even write set lists when we go on stage. We just like guess what we're gonna play. Or
Yeah.
I'll say to James, you want to do this song? Nah, it's too long. What about that? Nah, it's too short. So we'll just talk amongst yourselves while we figure out what we're playing.
The band's fighting.
No, not fighting.
fights.
You'll know if we fight. But no, it's just like this is what happens when you don't make a set list. It seems a lot more spur of the moment. The White Stripes never did a set list.
Yeah.
Never did a set list, right? They just Jack White started playing, or Meg White started kicking, or whatever the hell drum she wanted to kick at that time. Literally, I watched her go up and kick a tom drum one time just to get a beat out of it. It was pretty cool, but. Yeah, man, like this, keep it spur of the moment. I mean, I see people with set lists and everything, and I get it. I definitely get it if you're doing multiple shows, but it's just much more fun to keep it like that. Just say, like, hey, you want to do this one? Sure.
Yeah.
And it just, because then people you get excited when you play your own tunes.
For
right?
sure, yeah. I used to do that until
Yeah.
I started playing with Betty. Betty demands a set list. She doesn't like to be
Oh,
surprised.
no, and that's not an indictment on other people using set lists. I don't care and everything if you use a set list, right? But whatever. But you also
There's
have
more
like,
than one way to flip that toaster.
well, you also have like 90 tunes or something you guys can choose from or something like that, right? So she probably, do you remember
Probably.
this song? No, I don't. There's 90 of them. So.
Yeah.
We've done that a couple times too. We both started. You remember that song? Yeah, I do. And we both started playing totally different songs at the same time, and it's like, oh, that kind of sounds funny. And
There's an amalgam again. That
Somehow,
amalgam
yeah.
word. Hey, I like that you used what was the word that you used in that song?
Harbinger?
Harbinger. That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite words.
That was a good one.
Harbinger
actually.
of doom.
I thought it was pretty neat, actually. I mean, it's.
Good for you, brother.
I don't know. It's if I can tell people I read without telling people I read. So just use
You
that
just
word.
you
so.
just told us.
Funny words, multiple syllable words. Harbinger.
So does everything that you write, is that geared towards you and James, or do you do any stuff that's just kind of personal stuff for yourself when you're writing?
I don't know about so much for myself. I always think like if I get a song ready or something like that, it belongs somewhere, right? So I don't know if
Right.
it's so much mine as it's available for other people to use, but I gotta be there because I wrote the damn thing. So I've got a bunch of like doom metal songs, like old school Black Sabbath and Sleep and Witchfinder General and all that kind of like the good shit, right? Or like Woe Fat and Windhand and all that. A little bit of jazzy stuff here and there. I like to play. I love jazz because there's no vocal. I don't have to hear people talking over the cool guitar riff or the cool horn or whatever. I could just hear it. So I love jazz. But a lot of jazzy tunes like that.
What about, do you ever picture yourself like doing something that Jeff Dudley does, like doing kind of a troubadour thing to
Kind
just to
of.
be something different than doing
Kind
your
of,
thing with James?
Kind of, but I mean, like, there's so many really, really good type troubadours and everything like that. No judgment to James. He's fantastic, right? But I go up there and it's like I was saying before in my band. Like James plays bass guitar while singing and drums with his feet. If all I am is a good guitar, and I'm not even a good guitar player. If all I am is a good guitar
Stop
player.
it.
Okay, fine. If all I am is a good guitar player, how good am I? Because that's my only skill, right? Eddie Van Halen already exists. Django Reinhardt already exists. B.B. King already exists. Like, who cares? Like, who cares if I can just play I gotta do so I have to sing. I have to do that. But I see some really cool troubadour guys out there, and I don't know. There's stuff I think like I could do something with that. I could not do something with that. It's just more getting used to being naked up there.
Boy, that's the thing. It's
Yeah.
stripped down versions of Seven Chords and
Yeah.
the Truth, man, and
Yeah,
there's nothing
Seven
to
Chords and the Truth. Yeah.
there's nothing to dress it up. But that appeals to people because they're getting a real kind of true version of you. There's no artifice. There's no
Here,
show to it.
Write your contact information down. You're gonna be my manager. Okay, go ahead. You got the right idea, Pitt. No,
Hey man, I've been failing for
Get
2.5 decades. You don't want me as your manager.
well, you've given me better advice than anybody. So.
I'll just be your pal.
Yeah, okay, I'm
We'll
cool
be
with that.
pals,
I'm
man.
cool with that. Let's go get food sometime then.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Again.
Again.
Yeah. I've been bugging you guys, have I not?
I don't. Well, you're not
Yeah.
really bugging us. We like you. You don't bug us. You're just
Well,
like, let's go eat.
I ask you, come out. We'll hang out.
Pardon me?
I said, come on out and we'll hang out. The
Oh,
four
I'd
of
love
us.
to
Yes,
do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Kim's laughing. I can't hear you talking over Kim.
No.
Quiet down over there,
Settle down. We'll send
Quiet
you down
down,
to
Captain.
the motel early. Stop it.
Captain Kim.
Well, how about hitting us with another one then?
Oh,
Let's-
that's a good idea.
let
So
more
that way I
rock.
don't talk.
Let's talk.
All right, well, this is another one I didn't do the last time. Another medicine show song. We're on Instagram and all that kind of. Oh, you don't want my book? Okay,
Do you
thanks.
need it?
No, I already sang that song.
Okay.
You can find it on Instagram. We don't do the Spotify shit really because it kind of sucks and
Yeah,
it's not really
absolutely,
like
it
worth it. I don't really consume music off Spotify, so
No.
like, if people do, great. But if you really want to hear these songs, come find me afterwards, and I might have to run home and grab a couple CDs. I didn't bring them because I didn't know I was doing this today, but a coaster. It's a coaster disc. That's what the CD's called.
It's a keychain.
These days, probably. Anyways, this song's about how shitty modern radio is, but not Canuck Tunes.
But not
Listen
Canuck
to
Tunes. Everybody but us.
That's a lot cooler. Like, like Y108 and Q107 these days, and it's just bullshit. So here's a song about bullshit. Well, when I turn on my radio, I don't like what I hear. No, cause I got no use for your overproduced trash. No, I guess about time I got this off my mind. Off my mind. Off my mind. Yeah, about time I got this off of my mind. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, is there such a thing as rock and roll? Or is it just a story that the old folks told? You want it done right, you better do it yourself. You can take it, fuck it, I don't need your help. Guess it's about time I got this off my mind. Off of my mind. Off of my mind. Hey, about time I got this off of my mind. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Time I got this off my mind, off of my mind, off of my mind. Yeah, about time I got this off my mind. Alright, okay, alright, oh, okay.
Yeah. Savage Jesse, everybody. Savage
I
Jesse.
that acoustically, so it probably sucked too.
Hey, speaking of acoustic, let's talk about that acoustic, man.
Yeah,
What's the story there? That looks like a well-lived-in guitar.
It's what I learned how to play on. We got it for my father for his 55th birthday, we being my brother and my mom, and we bought it at Payne's Music. Anybody remember Payne's Music?
Absolutely, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I miss Payne's with all my heart, man. But that's where we picked this up, and it's a Beaver Creek is what it is. I understand they're owned by Gibson, I believe. I'm not, that's the headstock. Weird story. I actually found out that it was built in Port Alberni, BC, because while I was in Port Alberni, I happened to walk past Beaver Creek Road and then walk down the road, and there's the factory. And wow, cool. I'm at guitar's birthplace. I was at the hospital. It was pretty awesome.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, and like I said, I've learned how to play on this thing, which I think probably helped me a lot.
So your dad passed it down to you, and you did most of the...
No, he thumbed around on it. My dad's a hippie, right? Like a real hippie. He was born in 1950, and he was a teenager in the 60s, like a true... Like
Dove head first.
I shouldn't say he was a card-carrying communist, but he was a card-carrying communist. That kind of hippie, right? So,
right on.
And we got him this, and he'd like thumb around on it for 5 minutes and put it down because he couldn't really fucking play, right? Wrote poetry and like a real hippie. And then I picked it. I'm like, yeah, it looks kind of cool. And then I picked it up and I realized, oh shit, I can do this. Like this is kind of neat. And it wasn't like I was a virtuoso over.
How old were you when you picked it up?
15.
15, yeah.
Maybe 16. Which is funny because when I picked it up, it was around the time when most of the friends I knew that played guitar were putting it down. So because they're like, I can't. I gotta focus on school. But I was like,
focus on school. What kind of friends did you have, Jesse?
I didn't have friends. Like I told you, I picked the guitar.
Those are your ex-friends.
Yeah, well, that's another life ago, really. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I picked it up and I started thumbing around on it, and there was a neighbor down the street. His mom used to teach me how to play piano, And it really bugged me that he was so good at this thing, because I'm just like, how the hell did you get that good? Like, what? And because I couldn't play. Like, at the time, I was like, that was like the limit of the coolest stuff that I could do was the Top Gun theme, and I can't remember it now, right? But he's up there doing all that kind of stuff, crazy jazz chords, and I was like, oh, somebody got hurt. Just astonishing. And I was like, how do you do that? And then I realized you got to put your head down and do absolutely nothing else.
Yeah.
Which was fine with me. I was antisocial anyways, so. And that's pretty much it. And I've had this thing forever, pretty much. So I love it.
As
Wonderful.
Snowheel Slim would say, my old guitar was my best friend. Absolutely.
Well, I got a dog now, so.
Yeah.
He's my best friend.
Second to Wolfie.
Definitely. Sorry,
Absolutely.
wife. She's up there somewhere. I don't know. 4th or 5th, probably.
Yeah.
I do love Guinness.
Guinness is there too, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Guinness at the Lion's Head's really good. Here, not so much.
We were talking not too long ago, you and I, about acoustic blues and old acoustic blues covers. Is that something that you've been exploring recently, or is it something that you've always kind of been interested in?
Definitely interested in, because it's mostly guitar acoustic blues, so it's
Yeah.
really interesting stuff.
You're talking like Lightning Hopkins,
I'm
that
talking
kind of stuff?
further back, like Big Bill Brunsey and Robert Johnson and all them guys.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
House.
Lightning Hopkins is the shit, absolutely.
Absolutely,
but, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. For me, I would just hear something cool and I'd pick it up. It didn't bother me who it was that was playing it or who wasn't playing
sure.
it. Like it could have been somebody from. It could have been a Martian for all I cared, right? If it sounded cool, I wanted to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
The acoustic blues thing, we've got a couple of blues tunes in the Medicine Show, or songs based around the blues form.
Right.
So if I slowed it down, it kind of sounded really like dirty and gross, which is the best kind of music when it's dirty and gross.
Totally.
Right? So that's what Tim Gibbons told me that. So.
Yep. Tim Gibbons.
Another
Tim
reference to
Gibbons
Tim Gibbons.
mentioned.
Dirtiest music is the best.
He's everywhere. Yeah, all the time.
He lives rent free up here, man. So
Yeah.
he's cool. But yeah, it's something I thought about doing. Don't know if I'm actually gonna try something. I got a song I could sort of do like that right now, but I haven't practiced it, so we'll see what happens. It might come later. We'll find out. But it's
We're on Shake It Up, man. This is a safe space to do whatever we feel that we need to do. If you want to do it, we can do it. If you don't,
inviting me back. You don't mind.
You're a Hall of Famer, buddy.
I am now.
You are a Hall of Famer, bro. Once you got once you got that jacket, you are in. There's no taking it back.
I'm officially a bro.
You are, bro.
This is so cool, man. All right, no, ain't no fucking.
Jesse's
hippie.
a lot of things, but he ain't no hippie.
No, anyways, that's all right. But hippies are fine, I suppose.
Suppose.
I don't know. My dad's okay sometimes. He's like,
why not?
I guess.
Live and let live. That's what a hippie would say.
Live
right
and
now.
let die.
Well, how about hitting us again, man?
Another one? All right. Well, the other day, I was like, I'm going to love this song. And I played this at, well, not the other day, but I was at Martin Verrill's, or like the thing that Martin does acoustically in Russ's basement that he has.
Oh, you went to the 5 gallery thing.
They asked
Did
me.
you play?
Yeah. They asked me if I
nice.
wanted to do a set. And I said, sure. And
Nice.
it was okay. It was interesting. But I'm there and I'm looking around and there's like some of my heroes in the Hamilton music scene in there. I'm like, oh my God, there's Steve Sinnix, there's Greg Briscoe, there's Dave Pomfret, there's Dean Fulton. There's like, I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Like, and
Creme
I'm
de la
up there,
creme.
I'm up there singing songs about eating vegans. Which is, I really recommend. Vegans are delicious. They don't eat red meat, right? So, the only vegan restaurant I ever went to, I didn't eat any of their food because it looked revolting. But I had a vegan beer once, and you know what? You might as well drink shampoo at that point. It tastes like shit. So this song goes out to anybody that likes vegans, or vegan food, or vegan beer. Stay the
It's
hell.
not anti-vegan. It's
Oh
just,
no, it is. You stay away
it is
from me.
very
You stay away from me. Anyways, this song's called I Ate a Vegan Boy. Well, I ate a vegan boy because I like the taste of blood and soy. Well, I'm here to tell you, man, I ain't no cannibal, cause a vegan is an animal. Well, I ate a vegan girl. She was pretty free with a chocolate swirl, dairy free with a chocolate swirl. Grass-fed meat just tastes so sweet now. Once you try it, you know what I mean now. Well, I sweet in a sauna. Oh, so damn mean and so damn clean now. Once you try it, you know what I mean now. You know what I mean. Watchers high, bitch, please. Well, I ate a vegan barista. You know, I turned him into a one-man feaster. And that porky little fella fed a family of four. And that's one less hipster at the Whole Foods store. Because I ate a vegan boy. Like the taste of blood and soul. You know, I'm here to tell you, man, I ain't no cannibal. Cause a vegan is an animal. Cause a vegan is an animal. Cause a vegan is an animal.
Savage Jesse. No hippies, no vegans.
Kill your local vegan.
Cross those off the list.
Well, no, I'm sure they're fine, but I've never met anyone that's cool. So
No?
the hippie part, yeah, I met some cool hippies, but not many cool vegans.
Well, I'll tell you after the show, you've definitely met a cool vegan.
Who?
Well, I can't tell you on the
Oh
show.
no, wait, it's not
private.
you, is it?
No, it's not me.
Who is it? Okay, yeah. Well,
Settle down, Jesse.
How many times do they tell you they're vegans?
What's how about we talked about last time you were tastefully thrown into the role of part of a kind of the Martin Verrill universe, the ensemble.
Yeah, that was sick. I don't.
Are you guys still doing are you doing anything in the future? Or are you still in the Martin universe? What's going on?
Martin's really interesting like that because he does like one. He assembles like a band for each show, which is great. And it's a great way of him to be able to express himself. Still not really sure how we met. I think he came to a medicine show once at the Casbah or something like that. If I recall, if it's the same night, I recall that was the best compliment I ever received after a show. Some guy come up to me, and he'd had maybe 10, 12 shots, and he couldn't see past the end of his nose, cross-eyed, and he looks at me and James, and he just says, "You guys are like real guys." I'm like, "Wow, that's the nicest thing ever said to me. Thanks, dude." I'm pretty sure that was the night I met Martin, but I kept running into him, and I'd say, "Oh, man, I really like your tunes." We would just chat once in a while, have a beer. And I said, "I really love your tunes, man. I play guitar, but I mean, like, you know," and we talked music, and he found out that he had no idea I knew who Nick Cave or Leonard Cohen or any of these guys. And he's like, "You know them guys?" Like, that's not a good Martin impression. "Oh yeah, those are great guys."
It's close.
And so he said one time, "You want to come over and jam?" And I did, and it was really cool. It was the first iteration did not include Clint Rice. It was a guy named Matthew Yez, who showed up, and he's an outstanding violin player. But the guy says, "Oh yeah, no, I don't worry, I'm gonna make this work." But I got accepted to Berkeley. Like, what the heck? Like the music school, Berkeley, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, holy shit, like, you're not gonna have time for anything, right? And he's, no, it'll work. Never saw him again.
Didn't work.
Never saw him again. Surprise!
Look
right?
at Martin picking from quite a crop there that he's harvested of people that.
Because he's such an interesting dude. People just like go to him. He's
Well,
like
he's
Charles,
a genius, man.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to compare him too much to Charles Bukowski, but like Bukowski always said like he existed because people would just like show up and bring him stuff. And oh, cool, somebody made pasta for me. That's great. I guess I'm eating pasta today. Martin's like that with musicians. Whoever just waltzes into his life, like, "Oh yeah, come on, record and something," and it always turns out great how it happens, right?
Yeah.
So the crew he's got with him right now, he's doing some shows in Ottawa and Montreal.
That's right, yeah.
I'm not a part of, unfortunately, because
it's a stripped-down gang. They got to be able to fit into one vehicle.
it's interesting.
He called me last week. And,
yeah, well, it's coming up the 19th, I think, is the first show in Montreal,
yeah.
which is at one of my favorite places called Barfly. Loved it. Medicine Show played there. It was awesome. The next night he's playing at a place called the Avant-Garde Bar in Ottawa.
Right.
An awesome place to play.
Amazing.
It's a really cool spot. And he's got Raphael Keelan with him on the keys, Cam Delat playing drums, and I can't remember Rosemary's last name or how to even pronounce it properly, but she's playing with him too. And I saw the two of them do that like weird duo thing, and I was mesmerized.
Totally,
like,
yeah. Well, Rosemary's mesmerizing on her own.
Oh, well, she's pretty fucking cool. I mean,
Yeah.
we spent the entire time talking about like when we were at the after party at Martin's Russ's basement. We were talking about Nick Cave for an hour and a half, and I'm thinking like, the only person I can have this conversation with is James. This is sick.
These are my people. You found your
man.
people.
So I felt really like at home, and I remember that night too. Raph was saying, "Don't worry, Jess. Don't worry. I'll give you a lift home." And then I watched her like take 4 or 5 shots and have smoke a giant doob, and then she goes, "Yeah, no." And then that was the last she spoke to me that night. I'm like, it's 4 in the morning. Fuck.
She lost her ability for speech
She
and
lost
driving.
She lost her ability to function, but it was really funny. She's pretty cool. I like her a lot.
Totally.
But yeah, I'm open. Hey, Martin, if you're where's the camera? Martin, if you're listening, always down to
Don't
play.
forget
man.
about Savage Jesse, Martin.
Oh, dude.
How could he?
please.
He
I
never
hope people
would.
don't, man.
No.
Hope not.
But now that you're in the you're
I-
in the rotation, I'm sure
love
you'll be
that,
back.
though. I love that. I remember I took my wife over one time when I had a practice with him, and it was just going to be me. It was me, him, and Raph. That's all it was. And Russ was in the back, and a couple of painters, or like artists and shit, came in and everything. And she says to me, "It's like being in a movie."
Oh,
And I'm
wow,
like,
yeah.
cool. I'm glad you like it. This is a Tuesday for me. It's a rehearsal, and so
Yeah.
now she finally gets what I do, which is actually, if we have time, I'll tell that story too about how we met. She has no idea like what I do really, even though she knows I'm a musician. So when she sees it, it's really interesting. But I remember the night we met, and we were playing at Mills Hardware. Shit venue. Sorry, we were playing at Mills.
Bless you.
Sorry, yeah. Who said that? Piece of shit.
Bless you.
Thanks, man.
Anyway.
Pretty it's stuffy in here, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we were playing there, and I remember looking out in the crowd. And we were burning up that night. I'm just like, wow, man, like we're really like killing it up here. I'm really enjoying this. And I looked in the corner, and there's these two groups of people, 2 guys, 2 girls, and I said, wow, that blonde girl's real pretty, but she's probably with one of them guys, so don't pull shit, right? So I'm having a oh, it gets better, Gare. So I'm having a beer afterwards with James. I'm talking to some friends, and I get this like aggressive tap on my shoulder, and I turn around, and it's this dude. I don't really know him, and he's like, I never knew him. He's like, yeah, my fiance thinks you're hot. Do you want to come say hello? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Famous last words.
Well, so the first words I ever said to my wife when I walked up and I realized it was his fiance was her, and she was the girl I was checking out on stage, I just stopped dead and I said, oh, no, because I knew what was going to happen. And eventually it happened, but later that night as he's leaving, he says, do you guys play weddings? And I said, we've never played a wedding, but we can play a wedding. He goes, give me your number. You'll play our wedding. Okay, cool. Wrote my number down, thinking like, okay, this is going to be fucking weird, whatever. He never messaged me, but that night she did. And I'm
That
like,
night?
Oh,
Whoa.
Miss Forward thinking
You
here. Okay,
scoundrel.
whatever. I
You
was,
scoundrel.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was so happy. I didn't have to do any work. So a week later, we hung out for the first time, and we've pretty much been together ever since. So thanks to the Mills Hardware shit venue.
Bless you.
Sorry, buddy. But thanks to that place, yeah, it's that. So music's given me
Yeah.
pretty much everything.
Yeah,
So,
man. That's great.
Pretty much everything except money.
Yeah, well, we don't need that. We're rich in spirit, brother.
Speak for yourself, dude. I could use a meal every now and then. Look at me. Look how skinny I am, man.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, I appreciate you, Mikey.
How about hitting us again, man?
Hey, sure. Why not? All right. This is well, all these songs are Medicine Show songs. Trying to think of what would be a good one to play. Do you guys want to hear a song about being crazy or hating work? Crazy? I like that. Okay, so this song is called Voices. I hear voices in my head. I hear voices long gone and dead. I hear voices of the friends I knew. I hear voices, they're telling me what to do. And now I'm heading home, and the truth, it will be shown. I've been gone so long since the war been on, and now I'm headed home, but I don't know what I'll find. Do they even know that I'm still alive? And now I'm heading home, and the truth, it will be known. When they see the deeds I've done, will they recognize the long lost son, or will they just pretend that nothing's changed? Out of sight and out of mind, forgotten again. And now I'm heading home, and the truth, it will be shown. With ghosts, got a lot to say. Good advice and warnings for a rainy day. Drinking with ghosts won't solve your problems, 'cause they're already gone. No, not alone, and I'm not by myself. Nuh-uh. I hear voices in my head. I hear voices long gone and dead. Hearing voices telling me what to do. I hear voices of the friends that I knew. Now I'm heading home.
Savage Jesse. Savage Jesse. Good stuff, man.
Thanks, man. Sorry, I don't do this very often, you know. I'm Savage Jesse for a reason. I play the electric guitar. As soon as I came on here with this, the one time I said, "Hey, you guys," you said, "Do you want to do this?" "Yeah, sure, whatever." And I thought on the way over here, said, "What the hell songs am I gonna play? I don't know." And I did the thing at Martin's, and that was interesting too. Now apparently I am a troubadour. After
You're
all
doing
this,
great,
it's
brother.
your guy. It's you guys that made me
You're
this.
doing great, man.
Appreciate you.
You're
what
welcome.
What about Jesse James Medicine Show? What do we got for? What are you guys doing? Update wise,
We're-
recording shows. What's happening in your world there?
We had a show set up for the 28th of February. They got canceled because the venue were not prepared, which is a huge crime, but whatever. We have something booked for May the 1st at the Gabagool Club. We're pretty, yeah, man, pretty happy about
Gabagool.
that. Love Sammy Squid.
Sammy,
no
yeah.
idea where the hell this place is, so it's gonna be kind of
It's out
interesting.
Cannon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Cannon what?
Cannon and Kensington.
Cannon
yeah.
and Kensington. Where the
It
hell?
used to be a church. It's a basement of a church.
Oh, okay. Okay, well that's all right.
Costume place.
Costume
It's a
place.
great room, man.
Great, awesome, cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We're playing with Boiler Beach, who
Boiler Beach are
yeah,
awesome.
Weird. It's so weird that you guys know them too.
They
Like, I
were
remember-
here on the show. They're
That's
fucking
cool, man.
killer.
You know what's sick
Yeah.
is they're actually out of Kincardine, and
Yes.
my wife's cousin. I remember we went up there to hang out with them a few times, and we walked down the street, and there they are playing all the time. Like, I know you guys and
Yeah.
everything, and it's pretty cool. We're playing with them, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, they're amazing.
Maya Blue is the other group. Couldn't tell you what they sound like. I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah.
And
Is this one of your shows, Ron, or is Sammy putting this
no,
on?
Sammy
Yeah.
put no. It's not even Sammy. It's I don't even know the crew that's putting it on.
No.
Honestly, I don't. Don't ask me details. They ask, "Hey, do you want to play a show?" Sure.
That's great.
But
No, you're gonna love it down there.
And then Mia Romantica is gonna open up as well, and she's pretty fucking hip. She frequents a lot of the open mics and everything like that. I see her at the West Town all the time. She's pretty interesting stuff. She's crazy sounding voice, really unique sounding.
What's her name again?
Mia Romantica.
Oh,
And she
nice.
sounds.
Mia
She
Romantica.
sounds like almost like operatic when she sings. It's really fascinating.
They got an open mic at the West Town now.
Yeah, on
Who's running
Tuesdays.
that?
Jamie, I think his name is. I don't remember his last name, but you can go over. It's the second room. So if you go,
Yep.
like, you got the main room, and then you got the second room on the other side there. That's where they host the tunes now. So apparently
Cool.
they're gonna get used. They're gonna start throwing.
That was
some
great. They
shows
used to
there.
have music there. It was one a happening place, man.
It's still a happening place. I mean,
Yeah.
like I was talking to somebody about this the other day because they said, "How is the West Town still open?" Because you see all these places come and go on Lock Street, and I found out they're the true geniuses. They own their building,
Yeah.
so they don't have to go whenever. What? Yes,
That's the
I
way
know.
to do it,
Settle
absolutely.
down, Kim. Settle down. Yeah, it's
She's the boss, man. She can
All right.
interject.
Thank you, Captain.
She'll fire all of us today.
I'll take your
She'll
job.
shut this shit down.
But yeah, the West Town's pretty hip. They're doing stuff like that, so that's cool. The rest of the Medicine Show stuff we're working. We've got an album ready. Like the songs are ready to go. We have a couple of little pieces we're still trying to figure out what we want to do with it. And then we got to get ourselves ready, like stamina wise. So I don't want to burp in the mic, but we. Kim, settle down. So we have what our idea was for the album is to record it live, just straight live,
Right.
like a show almost. But we can't screw it up because it's supposed to be on a record, right? So our opening song is 14 minutes long with all these different movements and stuff.
Love
It's like,
that.
oh, it's crazy, right? So, and I'm not going to tell you all the details, but we've got the whole album ready except for like one or two little pieces that we have to nail. And it's going to be kind of challenging because we're both out of shape. Well, I don't know. Round's of shape, so that could be it. But that's James. But we're really excited to get that going. We just got to get it ready so that when we do find the proper place to record, and there's plenty of them, we can say, right,
Just
good,
go in,
go.
bam, knock it off.
I hate being in a studio. I hate the studio. And I mean, I get why people like the studio. I couldn't be fucking bothered in a studio. I mean, I know I have to,
Right.
but I hate it so much. It's just a lot of sitting around
It's a
repeating the same
different
thing
beast,
over
for
and
sure,
over.
yeah.
I'd much rather just play live.
Yeah.
But I get the whole why you do the studio, so I try to be as professional as I can in the studio. But in my eye, if we could get I don't even think we need the whole 8-hour session. Maybe for mixing purposes and shit like that.
Well,
but
yeah.
if we can figure it out so we can get our set, which is like a half an hour, so we can get that done and we do that once, perfect, and then maybe try again, twice, perfect, third time, perfect. Then we're like, okay, done. That shouldn't take more than 3 hours in my eyes. So it's like as soon as we can get in there, do it.
Well, it's all the editing and mixing and
Yeah,
everything
but we're
that
not.
takes all the time.
But we're not really doing much editing because it's
Right.
live off the floor.
Right.
We don't want it. There's no overdubs. There's no nothing. Right. So the
But that-
mixing and stuff.
That would be over and above, like the overdubs, any backing vocals, solos, that kind of thing.
Well, the solos are all played live. Like I said, we'll just play it live. Like it's literally the idea is to try and make it sound like a live show, but not being a live show because you hear like fuck ups and live shows and everything like that. So we want to try and show that we've got these songs in our pocket. All you got to do is say, "You want to do the song?" Yes, done. Like we're trying to get to that point. We're almost there. We have another tune that's another long one that's about 17, 18 minutes long called When the Riff Ruled.
Odyssey.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And that's
Opus.
all James. That's all James wrote that. No guitar solos. Lots of cool guitar work in there. But
Nice.
that's another one we want to get recorded.
So you aiming for the fall for this record? You aiming for
We're
this
aiming
year?
for
You
whenever
aiming
we
for,
we're
like,
aiming for whenever we can get
whenever
it
it's-
done. We just
yeah.
gotta get ourselves ready first. The last thing either of us want to do is book studio time, and we go to do studio time, and we're not.
No, you
ready.
got to be ready.
And
100%.
exactly, and it's a big fear of
Yeah.
mine. So once we both get to that point where we both say that's the best we've ever played that, great,
Yeah.
fine, whatever, we'll do that.
Yeah. Right on.
Party going on over there.
Good stuff.
But yeah, man, so we've got that happening. I saw him yesterday. We practiced yesterday. We had a great practice yesterday.
That's great. You guys are one of a kind for sure, man. Nobody
thanks,
does what
man.
you guys do for sure.
Well,
100%.
I thank you for wearing our T-shirt, actually.
Yeah, we're flying the flag.
Well, it's a cool story about that. Well, not really cool. He passed away. The chap that drew that logo, actually, his name was Max Shade. Unfortunately, he never did too much artwork because of his own mental insecurities and everything like that. He immigrated here from England, and he wanted a brand new start. And he was a very gothic kind of guy. He looks like the character he drew there. It pretty much looks like him. But he was one of my best friends, and a bit of a weird thing. I found out on January the 2nd that he had passed away 3 months ago. And it's like, what the hell, right? And I'm like, and it's really hard when you're talking to the police officers, explaining to them that this was genuinely one of your best friends.
But you
and you hadn't
hear
seen him
from
in
for
3 months.
Yeah.
But that was the type of dude that he was, right? And he kept himself to himself, and he did a lot of that kind of shit. And just when he wanted to come out, sure, he'd come out, and he'd always be out.
Right.
But yeah, he was really cool, and I tried to tell him so many times, because he designed flyers for us, he designed posters for us. That T-shirt design there was an old flyer design that he had, one of my favorite designs.
That's
and it's so cool. I was so
your album cover too.
There was an album cover. That's right. It's the album cover. I forgot about that. It was so cool seeing his artwork like that. And I remember giving him a T-shirt, and he's looking at it, and the look of just intense pride and joy of his own artwork on a shirt. And I just said, like. And I remember saying to her, like, do you want, like, royalties or anything? I mean, this is your work. Like, he's like, no, I don't want that, Jesse. That's what he sounded like. I don't want that, Jesse. It's fine. And, dude, he was such a cool guy for doing all that stuff for us. And I miss him terribly, man. He sucks, but it's what happens when you make friends with a recluse like that. And it's not that he was a recluse. Like, you'd see him around, but he kept himself to himself. So you didn't really want to be bothered all the time, right? Which is fine. I don't want to bother the guy. But is that a beer for me? Oh, God. Captain Kim, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Kim.
Is there a lineup?
Jesus Christ.
She's our CEO.
Yeah, but it was really cool. So I always wished that he got to know. Like, I think he knew, but... Yeah, Max Shade. What a fantastic artist, and I miss him with all my heart, man.
Absolutely.
With all my heart.
Well, it's been a great pleasure, Jesse. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm
sorry
of all the profanity out here. I get really nervous when I'm on stage.
Shit all the time.
Not a big fucking deal.
Not a big fucking deal. You want to play us out? And
sure, I'll play us out. What do you guys? You want to hear a song about traveling the world, like being pirates? All right.
Absolutely.
This song's. There you go. What? Here's a joke for you. What's a pirate's favorite letter? Now you think it R, but it be the C.
C, right.
Got you. Anyways. Hey, did you hear about this streetwalker from Venice? She drowned.
Ba-dum-boom. Everybody put your hands together for Savage Jesse.
Not
Thank
after
you so
that
much.
joke. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you
Thanks
very
for
much.
coming in, Jess.
Thanks, man. Thanks
Hall
for
of
having
Famer.
us. Thank you. Yeah, you can check me out on Jesse J's Medicine Show, or if you're at the corner of Queen and Bold and you see me with a wiener dog, just shout. And dude, the dog's more famous than I am these days, which I kind of prefer. This song is called Modern Privateers. Well, I'll tell you a tale so honest and sincere. The ballad of these modern privateers, not commissioned by a country or by the crown. There's no one left to answer to, 'cause I'm the captain now. I steer the ship and I call the shots. I keep a record of the battles we fought. So stop me, my friends, if you've heard this all before, and I'll speak of it no more. I recall the march by the tears. I recall the privateers of fortune and of fame. Fast forward 300 years and not that much has changed. Commanded by the king to lead my country and my home. Sent to sail Atlantic seas where Spanish galleys roam. I once had hopes and dreams of reaching distant foreign shores, but they went down like the Lusitania in the First World War. Now it's all in the past. I left it all behind. The present is hell, but the future is mine. would spend one more minute chasing someone else's dream. I'll sail for adventure on a ship without a sea. And I ain't coming back till our hold's filled with plunder. I'll fire no guns, but we still bring the thunder. And I don't need any single port of call. I've seen things you won't believe, 'cause man, I've seen it all. Wasted and wrecked and forced to start anew. I'll conquer this world if it's the last thing I do. Happy Friday, everyone.
Thanks to Savage Jesse from Jesse James Medicine Show and Jeff Dudley for their time on Shake It Up, broadcasting from the Cat and Fiddle, St. John Street South at Augusta in Hamilton, recorded in front of a live pub audience that feels hard work never hurt anyone, but why take the chance? Next week, Sean Fuller, Nick Zyla, and Stella for Famous Framus. Kimberly Robin and myself, Gary Greenland, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Stay safe. This is Canuck Tunes, all Canadian, always.
Never a dull moment at Hamilton's own pub, the Cat and Fiddle. Always the city centerpiece with live music every weekend, incredible menu selections, daily food specials, and a pub vibe you can taste. The Cat and Fiddle, 174 John Street South at Augusta, Hamilton. Get loud and proud every Saturday and Sunday with Max Hatter's Canadian Alternative Rock Show. A full hour of this country's grittiest, down and dirty, independent, and alternative rock on Canuck Tunes. Max Hatter's Canadian Alternative Rock Show. Weekends at 3 p.m. Eastern. Heard exclusively on Canuck Tunes Online Radio. All Canadian music, always.